Good morning, everyone. I'll just give you guys a little bit of time to pop on. I know the live starts and I'll just keep getting ready here, but I'll give you guys a moment. Okay. All right. So this morning I'm just in the process of making some breakfast for us, and I thought I would jump on and show you as I did mine. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rochelle Miller and I live in Milk River along with Shelby. And so Shelby, thank you so much for hosting this party with us. I'm going to do a little bit different this week with you guys. I do have lots of product information that I'm going to share in our group, as well as some fun games to play. But instead of just one live demo one night, I thought I would showcase a few demos throughout the whole party as I was making food for, say, like breakfast, lunch, and supper, and then of course dessert at the end. So today I'm starting with breakfast, and this morning I've been making some omelets for the fam to celebrate Valentine's Day. So I've got mine left to do, and that's what I want to showcase for you guys here. I'm going to be using a couple of Tupperware products, so I'll talk about them as I'm going making the omelet. The item that I'm going to be making my omelet in is this guy right here, and it's called the Micro Pro Grill. It's fantastic. It actually cooks in the microwave, and it can be used as an oven or a grill. And you can see I've just got my Pro ring in there right now. But essentially what it is it's kind of like a little mini oven. It actually heats up to 425 degrees, just kind of like your oven will. There's susceptors on both the lid and in the bottom, and so it heats up and then uses a thermal energy to cook your food. The lid actually can go in two different positions, so I've inserted all the way, and that would be grill, because then the lid, both the bottom and the lid, would touch your food and grill it. And if I just give it a slight turn, it's called casserole position. So then it wouldn't touch the top of your food, but you would cook your items like in the oven, like in a casserole position. So I love this thing. It's super handy and really easy to clean, convenient. You'll see that I'm not spraying it with any oil or putting butter down, and it's got that non-stick texture to it. Okay, these are currently with the Micro Pro Grill and the Pro Ring, along with the Tupperware tongs and flipper. They're on sale right now in the February brochure. So if it's something that interests you, then shoot me a message and we can talk more about it. But yeah, so I'm gonna make my omelet in this guy today. I'm just going to use my smooth chopper, so it's our medium size chopping system. It comes with the 3-blade as well as the paddle. You can do lots with the paddle, make your batters, and Colton likes to make his pancake mix in here and then use the paddle to stir it up. But I'm just going to use the blades to put my items in it. I'm just going to throw in some, you can see I've got some ham. Hi Shelby, happy Valentine's Day, and some red onion in there right now. And this morning when I was making Devin's, he wanted some jalapenos in there and some peppers, so I ended up putting those in. So I just put in my vegetables and my meat right in here. I'll pull it a few times so that it chops it all up. You can see that. Okay, and then I'm going to make myself a 2-egg omelet. So I'm just gonna actually crack the eggs right in here to mix it all up. And you can do 2 eggs, 1 egg, 3 egg. You just have to change the time that you put it in the microwave. Okay, so I'm putting my 2 eggs right in there. I'm gonna put my lid back on, give it a couple more pulls. So just a little, right? So I've got my mixture in there, put my meat down, and so every time I pull, the blade spins, and it's equivalent to 21 knife cuts. So so it's awesome because you don't have to cut that much. So now I'm just gonna take from my smooth chopper my mixed, and I'm actually I put my Pro ring in there because I would like a funky circle omelet. And so I'm gonna just dump that right into the middle. As you can tell, again, I'm not putting any of oil or butter in there. It has a non-stick feature and it's fantastic. The Pro ring is like a silicone material. Okay, so I've got that in there. Now I'm gonna put some cheese on there because nothing's better than cheese on top of your omelet. Okay, so just to quickly grate up some cheese, I've got our grater system here, and basically what it does is it comes out in some parts. When I take it apart to show you when this is cooking, you'll see how it works, but it's just gonna stick to the counter. I pop my cheese in there, and I can just spin a few times, and you'll see how, right, it just comes out nice and grated. Okay. Get a little bit more. I do like quite a bit of cheese on there. And sprinkle that on. Okay, perfect. Then I'm just gonna take my lid, pop that on, and I'm gonna stick it in the microwave for, I'm gonna start with 3 minutes just because I've already been using the Micro Pro grill, so it takes about 90 seconds for it to heat up and then it starts to cook. So I'm gonna do 3 minutes because it's already kind of warm from when I was cooking Devon's. Devon had a 2-egg omelet and I put it in there without it being warmed first, and it took us 4 minutes to cook that one. So I'm just gonna do 3 because it's already heated, and it's always easier to add time than obviously to take time off and have a burnt omelet. Anything with the microwave stuff too, just play around with it when you first get it. It does come with suggested times, but all microwaves are different, their wattages are different, so you just have to kind of play around with the timing again, and just remember, start with less time because it's so much easier to add it than to take away the time. So yeah, our Micro Pro grill is on sale in the February brochure, as well as our smooth chopper. Mine's blue, just because I've had this guy for a little bit, but all of the chopping systems are currently red. And this guy is on sale in the February catalog for $59. It comes with the blade, the paddle, and it also comes with a free thin spatula, so it's super handy to get into those corners. Everything in here is top rack dishwasher safe. The only thing that you don't want to wash is this top portion. And you can take a knife, a butter knife, you can take one of our citrus peelers, or you could even take one of our lettuce haulers. There's just a little slot here in the top, and so I just stick a knife in there and I pop it off. So this part right here is dishwasher safe, top rack, or just wash it in the sink along with everything else. But the lid with the string, okay, you don't want that string, the pull string, to get wet. If it does, it's okay, don't worry about it, okay? All you do is you're just gonna pull that string out, hook it around, and then you're going to use the little prong on the handle, pop that in right in the hole there, and then you can leave that out and let that string dry. Okay, just make sure that you're leaving that string dry. So yeah, that guy is on sale for $59 in the sales brochure right now. Super handy. I make smoothies in there. I'll pop some photos up as well after this. Last night I was making one of those classic 7-layer salads, so I had to chop up my onions and bacon and eggs, and so I took some photos of when I was doing that because I did that all in here as well, in each layer. It was super handy instead of having to chop everything by hand. And the other item I was using was our grater system. It's not just for grating cheese. There's a lot of accessories that can go with it, but our favorite one is the grating cheese. Okay, so essentially it just has bunch of these cones. I didn't pull out all my cheese before I opened it up, but it just has some cones with graters. You can you can slice up your say zucchini, your vegetables, as well potatoes. You can make snow cones with it. I've got some things that I'll post up too as well about our Grate system. It's fantastic, but what it does is it works kind of like on a suction base. So I just put it onto my counter and I lock it in, okay? And then you can see that it's not going anywhere. Pop my cheese in there, right? Give it a quick spin, and it's amazing. We go through a lot of cheese in the house, so I just put a whole bunch of cheese in there, grate it into our fridge smarts, and then we're ready to go for the week. Okay, I heard my microwave go off, so I'm just going to check it. I'll give it a little bit more. Just gonna put it on for that other minute. I wasn't sure if it was cooled off too much or not. So yeah, so our grater system, it's fantastic. There's lots of little, I'll show you these guys here. So yeah, you don't have to just grate, right? This guy, you can see, has the blades on it as well, so you can stick that in there, you know, put a cucumber, slice it up, put your potatoes in there, slice it up. They all come with a protective cone cover on them, so your little ones or you aren't cutting your fingers. There's a bigger grater as well. There's lots of different options. Those are just a couple for the Grate system. Yeah, and one thing too with Tupperware, just because we're starting off, I just let you know that one of my favorite features is the lifetime warranty. Okay, and so anything with Tupperware, well, about 99% of stuff with Tupperware has a lifetime warranty on it. So any cracking, chipping, peeling, you know, things like that, a breaking of the item, you know, the product kind of snaps, then it has a lifetime warranty. So you just contact the rep, you can get back to me and we'll warranty it and they'll send you a new one. The things that are slightly different are anything with the metal. So for instance, like our metal blades, the metal pieces are made out of factory, and so we have to follow that manufacturer's warranty. So they have a 1-year defect warranty on them. But everything else with our plastics all have a lifetime warranty, okay? So you could be 75 years old and your that's a bowl cracks and you would just warranty it at that point, okay? And they would send you a brand new one. So it's fantastic because you really think to yourself, if I buy one bowl, I shouldn't have to buy this ever again, because even if it breaks, cracks, peels, right, all that, I just have to contact my Tupperware rep and they'll warranty it for me. Oh yeah, that's way better. Okay, so you can see as well here, like this, I was saying it does heat up to 425 degrees, right, using that thermal energy. It is a little bit warmer on the side, but I'm not using oven mitts, right? Like it's got a protective coat on it that you don't have to use oven mitts. If you're doing, though, I would say one of some recipes, like our cakes, they take about 8 minutes or so. The top portion does heat up a lot. So at that point, I do tend to use an oven mitt. But for these, the short period of time, I don't. Okay, so I'm just going to show you once I pull off the lid. Okay, you can see there that my nice omelet has puffed up. Okay, nothing is stuck right on the lid. It's wonderful. Okay, and our Pro ring, the silicone just slides off. Okay, it comes right off. And you can either take this and you know, use a flipper to get it, or let me grab a bigger plate. Or you just take your plate, put it right on top, flip it over, okay, and voila, comes right off. So of course there's a few little things that are just left in the bottom because of the egg, but here, let me grab that. You can see it's not stuck to it, right? I'm just gonna wipe it right off. Okay, so there's nothing that's stuck to it. And remember, I didn't use any oil or the butter. Okay, so that's super, super yummy. Okay, let's see, I mean, I've got my egg flipped on that side, right? But there's gonna be my omelet for this morning. So super awesome. And your code word for today, because I just had, I was just making, you'll see it kind of posted throughout, is going to be healthy. Okay, so throughout my other videos, I may say my code word at the beginning or in the middle, but today I'm going to do it right at the end and show you my healthy 2-egg omelet that I made and showcase some products for you. So thank you for joining me. If you watch this later, hashtag replay in the bottom, and don't forget your code word is healthy. Okay, thank you so much for joining. Talk to you later. Bye.